Happy Saturday. It is the Saturday before Christmas. I hope you are getting on those ski boots, getting those base layers on. I'm your host, Kimberly Perot, and while you are getting ready to hit the slopes today, let's have a conversation with Claire Noble of Eagle County, plus Chris Romer and the Vail Valley Partnership. They talk all things 2023 and what to expect in 2024. I'm your host, Kimberly Perot, and hour one of Good Morning Vail starts right now.
Lion's Head Jewelers Fossil and Mineral Gallery. Located in the heart of Lion's Head Village for over a decade, our 4,000 square foot gallery boasts a one-of-a-kind experience that cannot be found anywhere else in Vail. We carry the most exquisite array of fine jewelry, high-end minerals, and museum-quality fossils. We invite you to come in and explore all the history and beauty that nature has to offer.
Hi, it's Julio from TV8 Vail. Do you ever wonder why our tagline is "There's more for you on 92"? Because we're always bringing you more. More Good Morning Vail from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. all year long. More local coverage with Vail Vibes and Covered Bridge on TV8. More opportunities to participate with new roundtable panels on mountain perspectives and our new Spanish programming block coming this fall. Find us on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92, on YouTube, or our website at tv8vail.com.
just wanted to say Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to my family in Florida, in Delray Beach, Florida. I missed you guys and wish you were here. Love you.
All right, Merry Christmas, Thomas and Annie. We can't wait to spend Christmas with you. Love you guys.
Hi everyone, happy holidays from Vail Health.
Les deseamos una feliz Navidad y un próspero año nuevo.
Have a happy, healthy holiday season.
Good morning, Vail.
You know, we have so many exciting things happening in our valley, but it wouldn't be possible without collaborative community effort. We had Claire Noble on the show to talk all things Eagle County and what we can expect as we move into the new year.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. I am Ross Leonhardt. Joining me on the couch is Claire Noble with Eagle County Government. It's great to have you, Claire.
It's great to be with you, Ross. Our roles are reversed.
That's how it goes,
Used to, last time we were sitting on this couch, I was there, you were over here.
That's right. It's funny you mentioned my beard. It looked a little different. So
yeah, you're looking a little bit more aerodynamic for the winter time.
That's right,
but still that layer of warmth.
Appreciate that. Yeah, no, it's great to see you.
Good to see you as well.
So are you ready for the holidays?
I'm getting there. I'm stealing myself for my visit to Costco tomorrow.
There you go, there you go.
Yeah, me and everybody else in the valley.
Awesome, awesome. Yeah. So Claire, you do some amazing work in the county through work and just yourself. But right now you guys are gearing up for January, right, which is Radon Action Month. Can you tell me a little bit about what's going on?
So radon is a naturally occurring noble gas, and it is odorless. You don't see it, but it can be dangerous. Even though it naturally seeps out of rocks, ground, water, if it gets into a home, like if it seeps in through some cracks, especially down in your basement, that buildup could potentially affect your health. And one of the biggest concerns with radon is, because it is radioactive, is that it can result in lung cancer. So we want to promote homeowners testing their homes, in particular their basements. So what we're going to have, we don't quite have them yet, are these radon test kits. I know people watching are probably like, that looks like a Ziploc bag you threw a few pieces of paper into, but you can see this kind of charcoal looking container that's going to help you test, and then you send this off to get tested. So we're partnering, Eagle County is partnering with Walkie Mountain Science Center on this. And they're actually the lead agency on this. We're in the process of getting the test kits in now. We don't have them all yet. I had to beg for this one. I'm like, I need a show and tell item for Good Morning Vail. But we will have these in, and they will be available for free, either through Walkie Mountain Science Center or at the Eagle County building.
Is that just like you walk in and grab one, or you?
Yeah, I'm not quite sure how they're going to set up the distribution.
Okay.
I got this from Environmental Health, but they're upstairs, so we might try to do something that's a little bit easier.
But free, that's amazing. And you mentioned it might just look like a Ziploc bag, but that's great. It looks like it's an easy test to do. Anyone can do it.
Not a lot of packaging here. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And then is Eagle County particularly known for radon? Are we in a very susceptible
area? I think we are,
Okay.
I think we are. That's another reason why we're really promoting this Radon Action Month in January, so people test. And so, I've just presented a problem to your morning audience. So what's the solution? So once you test, if you find that you have elevated levels of radon, you need to look at increasing your ventilation in those areas to get that out. And also look for any areas that you might have leaks basically in your house, where you might have a draft, and that might be something you want to seal.
Yeah, and that's a great thing to take care of, and maybe now sooner than later.
Yeah.
Right? And so that's happening in January, so keep your eyes peeled for that. But coming up with the holidays, I'm sure some offices and some county governments are closed. Can you tell us a little bit
we're going to be closed just 2 days. We'll be closed next Monday, the 25th, and then we'll be closed the following Monday on January 1st.
Awesome.
Yeah, and so everything will be back to normal on Tuesday mornings, whether it's the landfill or any of the county offices. Awesome. But yeah, we'll just be closed those 2 Mondays.
Yeah, I think everyone else will be moving slow those Mondays anyway, so save your errands for Tuesday.
Yeah.
Amazing. And you also work with the airport a little bit. Can you tell us a little bit? I heard
I'm a huge fan of the Eagle County Airport.
That's 2 of us.
It is super convenient. I know that oftentimes the flights are a bit more expensive out of there, but when you factor the hassle factor of getting to Denver, fighting the traffic, paying for parking, all of that, I think it's about a wash, depending on where you're going and if you've been able to plan ahead. But getting in and out of the Eagle County Airport, it's so easy. But they just won a big award.
Right.
The Prix Versailles named the Eagle County Airport one of the world's most beautiful airports. And not just for the scenery, but really for the architecture. So if you've been inside, it looks like you're in somebody's really nice living room, and they're not calling the cops on you. You're welcome there. They've got a fireplace going, they've got comfy chairs, and of course all the beautiful scenery around here. So we're really proud of them for, they went through a renovation, so there was quite a bit of thought that went into sort of capturing and promoting the natural beauty around us. So it's a very natural looking airport.
It is amazing. I made the switch from DIA to Eagle County Airport recently in the last couple of years. Never going back. Not going back if I can help it.
Yeah, no, I'm in the same boat with you. Sometimes it's not possible just because of timing. You're like, oh, I don't really want an 8-hour layover in Dallas. So sometimes you have to go to Denver.
For sure. And I was out of town recently in Tampa, Florida, and I flew back, and I was able to snowboard that day, just straight from Eagle County up to Beaver Creek.
That's pretty nice.
Yeah.
One of those early morning flights.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, that airport can't say enough good things about it. And, and all the people that go into the work there and the planning, and I think we'll talk more about that later on the show, but there's some good stuff happening at Eagle County.
Yeah, no, it's a great airport. Shifting gears a little bit, my other hat over at the Eagle County government is the public information officer. And so one of the things we've been promoting right now, you may have heard one of our ads on the radio or seen one of our ads in the paper, is the Reach Well app. And this is an app you just download to your phone. If you're already getting EC alerts, that's fine, you're already set up. But what I hear from a lot of people is, oh, I signed up for EC alerts, but I'm not getting any. Well, that's because it's a little bit more complicated process. You have to go to ecalert.org, then you have to put in your information, your name, your address, and then select where you want to get alerts from. Maybe you're in Vail and you don't want alerts for Eagle, or vice versa. You can do that with the EC alert. Then you have to download the Everbridge app on your phone. So there's a few moving parts to that. The ReachWell app, you just go to the Google Play Store, the Apple Store, download ReachWell. It's one word, no spaces, capital R, capital W. And once you download the app, then you select Eagle County. And then you can select from more than 130 languages.
Love that.
And that was actually the big reason why we did the ReachWell app. But I'm also promoting it because it's just easy. And for people who travel, we were just talking about travel. We have a lot of folks that are here part of the year, somewhere else the rest of the year. You can turn it on and off very easily.
That's very helpful.
And the other thing we have is a lot of people who work in the Valley, but maybe they live in Glenwood, or they range between Eagle County, Garfield County, and Pitkin County. All three are now on the ReachWell app.
That's awesome.
So if you're going between those areas, hopefully Lake, Route, and Summit County will join us at some point, and so you'll have alerts from all of these areas, but it's super easy.
Yeah, and I use the EC alerts. It is so helpful. I use it really for traffic alerts. So if I'm heading across the county, I'll have a text on my phone saying, hey, this road is closed, and then they'll let you know when it opens back up. So that's how I use it. But what are some of the other functions with the ReachWell app? What can people
Well, I mean, sometimes it's there's a gas leak in Eagle, or there's been some issue with the water and you've got to boil your water in Red Cliff. Or one of the other things that we've been doing a lot is wildfire mitigation. So when there's a prescribed burn, because what happens, and this is good, you see something, you say something, right? People see smoke, they call the Vail Communications Center. And unfortunately, they sometimes get flooded with hundreds of calls when somebody sees smoke. So if there's a prescribed burn, you're going to get those as well.
Yeah, and it's just a great way to be in the know and kind of be in with the community and up to date with what's happening, right?
And we have to be that way up here because basically there's one road in and one road out, and that road is sometimes problematic.
Right.
And especially this time of year, it's going to close. Vail Pass is going to close during snowstorms. Glenwood Canyon will probably, if not close, at least have lower speed limits through there. So these are the kinds of things you're going to get through the ReachWell app.
Yeah, and it's amazing because it's an official source, right? You guys know what you're talking about. It's not, a Facebook page that's just spewing something that might not be true. So it's really the best way to get the information.
I'm glad you mentioned that because I think the other things that I would tell people if you're living up here is make sure you're familiar with cotrip.org. I think you guys promote this as well, but if you're traveling to Denver or off to Grand Junction, you should check that and just see what the road conditions are along your route of travel. It might change, the way you travel. If you see that there's an accident, you might have to wait.
Right. And I think as a local, I have a ton of these local apps and stuff, but even if you're a visitor, you just create a folder on your phone with your Epic Mix app. It's amazing to hear you can turn this on and off, because there's nothing worse than being out of town and seeing, 70s closed and you're just, you're not even in the state. So that's great touch.
That's a great point. It's very easy to turn on and off. Yeah.
Amazing. Claire, what else is going on? Anything else crazy going on into the holidays or into 2024 right now with you guys?
One of the things that we've got coming up is our State of the County on February 6th.
Okay.
It'll be at 11 o'clock in the morning. The public is welcome. And what we'll talk about is what we accomplished last year and what we're looking forward to this year. So if you're a government nerd like me, please come out and see, the good news of the Eagle County government, because we've got a lot of good news to tell.
Yeah, amazing work. Thank you really for all that you do for everyone in the county and everyone that comes here. Claire Noble, thanks for joining us. Up
Thanks,
next,
Ross.
we'll have more Good Morning Vail.
Eyepieces of Vail has been a fixture in the Vail community for over 30 years. From designer frames and sunglasses to high-performance sports frames, prescription goggles, and in-demand accessories like helmets, goggle lenses, and foldable reading glasses, our inventory raises the optical bar. Visit one of our 7 locations today and see why generations of loyal customers return time after time for our unmatched service and inventory. Eyepieces, the art of vision.
Thank you for watching Good Morning Vail. Have an amazing day. Get on out there, soak up that sunshine. We'll see you tomorrow right here for more Good Morning Vail. Bye, everyone. Hi, I'm Gretchen Bleshaw. You might recognize me from the Glitz and Glam with Gretchen. Maybe you hear my voice on the radio from time to time or see me out at a concert or two. I love concerts. If you see me out, the long mermaid hair, I'm almost 6 foot tall. It's hard to miss. Come and say hi, give me a high five, and make sure to watch me right here on TV8.
My name is Tyler Alvarez. I work here at Sweet Basil in Vail. I'm a bartender here. I originally came to Vail to snowboard. I slept on my sister and my cousin's couch for what was supposed to be a week, turned into 2 months, and then I found my own spot, and then kind of made friends and worked different places in the valley and kind of just fell in love with it more and more every single day, and ended up finding my way to Sweet Basil through some friends who had worked here and all the great things that I heard about it. And yeah, I've been here for 4 years now. It's hard to wake up in Vail and be upset when you look outside. It's just beautiful. My favorite part about working at Sweet Basil is definitely that I could be proud about everything that we're putting out, whether it's food, drinks. We also get to be really creative here. The bartenders, the whole team here, we workshop our menus every season, so we'll start with a spirit or an ingredient, and then we get to be really creative and make a whole project of it. And then when we get the final product, it's a drink that we're all really proud of for the whole menu, and that's super fun, just being able to be creative and work with new things. And the most fun cocktails to make, though, are definitely the ones that we get to create from scratch. When people take a sip and say, oh my God, this is delicious, or they just love it. And that's probably the most fun for me, the creativity behind it and making unique cocktails. That, for me, that would be the most fun drink to make, just the one that you start from scratch and then people are excited about. I'm Tyler, I live and work in Vail. Come see me at Sweet Basil.
Welcome aboard! Bobby Laurie and Nikki Noya have your ticket to everything you need for an on-the-go lifestyle. Grab your boarding pass. It's time to jet set.
Good Morning Vail.
Vail Valley Partnership. What does that mean? It is a partnership between all things our community. I had a conversation with Chris Romer about what happened in 2023, plus what we can look forward to in 2024. Welcome back. Now, I'm very excited about this next guest. I have yet to have a conversation with him, but Chris Romer is here to talk all things Vail Valley Partnership, what's going on, and all of the things that are happening. Chris, how are you?
I'm doing great, thanks. It's nice to talk to you for the first time on air.
On air.
No pressure, on camera. Thousands of people watching.
I'm sitting in the presence of a very local celebrity,
Wow.
so you know this valley like the back of your hand and probably can navigate it with your eyes closed.
Well, I can tell that you're relatively new in town by thinking I'm a local celebrity, but I appreciate the vote of confidence. And there's a lot going on in Eagle County, and there's a lot going on in our business community and the community at large. So happy to dive into a lot of those things for 2023 and looking ahead to what awaits us in 2024.
Well, hard to believe that we're at the end of 2023. So talk to me about the Vail Valley Partnership. What were the results, the highlights of this whole year? Hard to believe we're having that part of the conversation.
Yeah, it is. It's hard. It's always hard to believe when the calendar flips over and we think back and reminisce on the year past and look forward to the year ahead. For us, one of our great successes at the Vail Valley Partnership at the Chamber is our CareerWise Eagle County Youth Apprenticeship Program. That's a talent pipeline program where we work with the business community and the school district and our kids and put them into career opportunities. It's a 2-year program paying the local prevailing wages that train kids to join the workforce after high school. And we in Eagle County, we're really fortunate. We've been doing the program for a number of years now, and we are the most successful in Eagle County. We're actually training other communities how to do similar workforce development programs and work with their school districts and their business community to really impact people's lives. It's a lot of fun. Yeah. So that's a great success for us.
That's huge, especially post-COVID and then with the rise of TikTok and thinking you're going to get a career in social media. Not always the case.
Yeah, not always the case. So we're trying to provide labor certainly for our businesses and provide career opportunities for our students. So it's a dose of reality for them. But you know, these kids, they work so hard and they're so motivated to really make a difference within their sector. And we have people in construction and finance, IT and hospitality, really just all sorts of different industries. And it's really fun to watch them thrive.
It really is. And you know, there are over 800 businesses that are in partnership. So talk to me a little bit about you. What was your personal highlight of 2023?
Oh, geez. My personal highlight, I guess it would depend if you're talking on a personal level or on a business level. So we'll keep it at a business level. And I think one of the things that I'm most proud of is my team at the Vail Valley Partnership and our staff, and able to bring dozens of events that bring the community together and to serve as that convener, doing many different workforce programs and tourism initiatives and airport development efforts, and really working in concert with our businesses, our special districts and local governments to build an environment where businesses can thrive. This is a hard place. We have labor shortages, there's workforce issues, there's supply chain challenges, and being able to be the group, and it's a team effort, and that's why I'm most proud of my team. It's a team effort to really be that convener and that collaborator to bring people together, to have a unified voice as we work with the state and federal elected officials and everything to try and get things done here.
Well, and I love what you do as a Vail Valley Partnership. You truly are a partnership in bringing businesses and awareness and all of the things together. So talk to me a little bit about, what the plan for 2024 is and what that looks like.
Yeah. For 2024, I think we're most excited about our Vail Valley Works initiative, which is bringing programs and workforce training to our community to give the people in our businesses the skills to advance their careers, giving businesses the ability to train their people and retain their employees. So we have Community Leadership Academy and Management Essentials courses and online courses, and we're doing a Scrum Master training and a financial literacy for hospitality professionals, for young people who maybe were never taught or never learned those basic financial literacy skills. And what an opportunity for us to bring that to people, but what an opportunity for businesses to show their people how to do these things that that maybe they never learned, and now they're in the workforce trying to figure it out. We want to be their guides and their business Sherpas on the path to career success.
I love the word business, or the phrase business Sherpa. That's amazing. And I think for a lot of people, not knowing what you do and the partnership, it's not just connecting businesses, it's providing support and just really elevating our community as a whole.
Yeah, we really do try to be that catalyst for business growth. It's really hard to be an entrepreneur. It's really hard to start a business, to grow a business, to work through all the challenges that exist in the business marketplace. So if we can be that group that is the catalyst to connect them to local resources, state resources, there's a lot of things out there, and no business owner rightfully would ever know what they are because they're so focused on their business. So it's our job at the Chamber to know what those are, to help connect people, to be that business Sherpa, as we talked about, and help guide them along the way. You know, we talk with our team a little bit with the business Sherpa model and that concept and idea. When people climb Mount Everest, in the analogy being running a business, and they accomplish great things, and they're on the top of the mountain and they're waving their flag and they've done this great thing, you never see the Sherpas who led the way and helped carry their gear and showed them the crevices and pitfalls and really helped them. And that's what we want to do. We want to work with them behind the scenes, let them be the ones celebrating and having their successes, knowing that we help them along the way.
Absolutely, and we're such a small town, so making sure that local businesses can thrive and grow, and that's what makes us special. As we have this influx of people that come into town, it's wonderful, and especially to know that we've got a machine behind the local businesses that are not just the big box retailers coming in. That's what makes our town special.
Local businesses are the lifeblood of any community, and we need strong, vibrant local businesses, and I would start to name them. But I'd be here all day with you.
Over 800.
But there are hundreds of local businesses and hundreds of members of the Vail Valley Partnership, large and small. But in this last week before Christmas, hopefully everyone can go and shop at a local store, support local businesses. It makes a huge difference to them, certainly with the visitors coming in, but also to have that local support. I can't think of a single business owner in this valley, from Vail to Gypsum, Red Cliff to Edwards, or any point in between, that doesn't take a lot of pride in their business and doesn't love to take care of local customers in addition to our visitors. So I think it's incumbent on us to go in and support them when we can too.
So you mentioned visitors. The airport, let's talk about it.
Yeah.
There's a lot happening over there.
There's a lot happening at the airport. So we help administer and run the EGE Air Alliance, which works to bring new flights to the airport and works on that flight development effort. In 2023, we did a couple headquarter visits, meeting with airlines, talking about routes, recruiting them to bring new service to Eagle County and new markets to the Eagle County Regional Airport. So we're really excited about that. The airport itself has a master plan going on. They're really envisioning the next 20 years at the airport. What does that mean for locals, for visitors, for the team at the airport? So it's a pretty exciting process, and a lot of that can be found at flyege.com, all the flight routes and information. But the airport is such a economic driver for us and such a community asset, and we're really excited to bring new service and hopefully in the near future, low-cost carrier to Eagle County Regional Airport and make it even more accessible for our locals.
And it just won an award as one of the most beautiful airports in the world. So
yeah, it
very
did.
exciting.
It is very exciting. We're really proud of the team at the airport.
Absolutely. Well, where can we go for more information to follow along with the Vail Valley Partnership, volunteering opportunities, becoming a member? Tell me all the details.
You can find all the information at vailvalleypartnership.com. We hit the tip of the iceberg today. There's a lot more going on that we're involved in and that we do, including the different volunteer and engagement opportunities at vailvalleypartnership.com.
vailvalleypartnership.com. Well, Chris, you're not going anywhere. You're going to stay here and tell me all the things.
As long as you need me.
Just kidding. We always appreciate you coming on. You're a wealth of knowledge and such an asset to the community, so thank you for all you do.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely. Now stay tuned. We have a bit more on the second half of Good Morning Vail. We'll be right back after this.
Good Morning Vail.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
Familia, estamos muy emocionados de por fin presentarles nuestro nuevo programa completamente en español, Conexión Latina, que se estrena este lunes 21 de agosto a partir de las 7 de la tarde. Por el momento, el programa se transmitirá los lunes, miércoles y viernes de 7 a 7 y media de la tarde, con una repetición de 7 y media a 8, así que no hay excusas para perdértelo. Te recuerdo que puedes sintonizar nuestra programación a través del canal 92 de Comcast, nuestra página web tva.com y nuestra página de Facebook TVA Conexión Latina. Acompáñanos en esta nueva aventura llena de información y entretenimiento local. No te lo pierdas.
Well, Archer and I are going to get headed on further down the trail, but I hope you'll catch up with us a little bit later. Hi, I'm Ben Roof, and I'm one of the new hosts here at TV8. I'm so excited to share all of my explorations throughout the Vail Valley with my dog Archer, where we'll be taking you to hiking trails, biking trails, maybe we'll go rafting, fishing, or whatever else we can come up with. I'm so excited to share all of that with you in my new segment, Outdoor Adventures. Don't forget to catch up with us every day right here at TV8 Vail or at tv8vail.com, because there's always more for you on 92.
Do you have an interesting hobby or skill you'd like to share for Vail Valley? We want to hear from you. We're looking for people to share their musical, artistic, culinary, woodworking, athletic, or technical talents on Good Morning Vail. If you'd like to share your talents with the community, email Danielle at tva8vail.com. Join the community conversation. There's more for you on 92.
Experience the magic of the season like never before with the Leadville Railroad on our Holiday Express. Gather the family for an enchanting journey filled with dazzling displays of twinkling lights and festive decorations. Create cherished memories that will last a lifetime on this unforgettable train adventure that captures the spirit of the holidays. Booking information at leadvillerailroad.com.
Good Morning Vail.
All right, thanks for joining us. So earlier this week, we saw some good basketball as Battle Mountain High boys basketball took on Middle Park over in Edwards.
Sitting at 1-6 on the season, Battle Mountain boys basketball was looking to turn their year around with a win over Middle Park. Battle Mountain moving the ball after a full court press is applied early in the game by Middle Park. Bo Suman takes the ball to the rack and lays it in for the Huskies' first 2 points of the game. Battle Mountain now back with the ball, and it finds its way to senior Cooper Skidmore, who places it gracefully in the basket for another Huskies 2 points. Middle Park now looking to answer, and Luke Pop lays it in for the Panthers' first points of the night. Huskies now back with it and moving it around the arc. Skidmore will head to the paint, catch the ball in traffic, put it up off the glass for another Huskies 2. The senior making his presence felt early in the game. Battle Mountain back with the ball, heading the other way. Max McFarland will catch this one on the perimeter, shoot the 3-ball, and it's good for the Huskies. Battle Mountain playing some solid organized basketball in front of their home crowd early in the game. Middle Park will hang around, though, as Joey Gagnon makes the long 2 to give the Panthers 4 points in the game, but Battle Mountain will take flight and on offense as the Huskies find Kits Petrovsky alone in the corner for 3. Charlie Strach on the court, passes, then makes a break for it to the basket where he puts it off the glass for another Huskies 2. Then the Huskies will get a nice mid-range jumper to drop in from Jackson Wansley. Battle Mountain came to play as they show out strong at home against Middle Park.
And Battle Mountain High wasn't the only team playing a game that evening in Edwards. The girls team, they also faced off against Middle Park. We got those highlights for you now.
With only 2 wins on the season, Battle Mountain High girls basketball was looking to pick up a 3rd before entering Christmas break. Aubrey Hansen of Middle Park will get the rock next to the basket, put it up off the glass, and that drops in for a Panthers bucket. Middle Park now working together, moving the ball around the court. It finds its way to Lily Ragnar, who shoots the jumper from mid-range and knocks it down for the Panthers. Battle Mountain now on the attack. The ball will find its way to Ellie Glendingling, who drops it in smooth as silk for the Huskies. Middle Park now back with the ball. They swing it around the court, but it's picked off by Alessandra Caballero, who banks it in off the glass for the Huskies. Middle Park back with the ball. They'll set up the corner 3 for Ragnar, and she'll knock it down for the Panthers with little trouble. Ashley Rodriguez will help the Huskies out on this drive to the basket, and Glendingling will secure the bucket, and Battle Mountain will escape a close game with Middle Park as they knock off the Panthers 44-43 in Edwards.
Now staying in Edwards, bear with me here, switching up the school, but still staying on the hardwood, Vail Christian boys basketball was batting 2-3 on the year, and they were looking to be 3-3 as they hosted Meeker.
After falling on Tuesday to Buena Vista, Vail Christian boys basketball was looking to bounce back with a win at home over Meeker. Jace Mobley gets the rebound for the Cowboys and takes it the other way. He'll stop on the arc and knock down the 3-ball for Meeker. Cowboys off to a 29-4 lead in the second quarter over the Saints. Later on, it's the Cowboys moving the ball around, and they'll get it inside the paint to Jonathan Fitzgibbons, who's going to knock it down off the glass. Meeker came to play today. Vail Christian trying to get going, but Jack Pryor will have his shot blocked, and it's taken the other way. Ethan Quinn will go coast to coast and score off the glass for the Cowboys to extend their lead. At the other end, Vail Christian will try their luck again, this time Pryor plays with more strength in the paint, puts it up off the glass, and that drops in for the Saints. Vail Christian trying everything they can to get back into this game, but it won't be enough as Meeker hands the Saints their 4th loss of the season.
Now, late last week, we got the nod from Vail Resorts that Vail Mountain has opened the back bowls.
Vail Mountain opened its original back bowls, Sundown Bowl and Sun Up Bowl. Known for their vast and inspiring terrain, the first of Vail Mountain's 7 legendary back bowls whisk guests into an unparalleled natural environment. Legendary for a reason. Vail Mountain's 7 legendary back bowls have been exciting for guests for more than 60 years. Sun Up Express and High Noon Express are also now open. Early season conditions with marked and unmarked obstacle exits.
Staying on the snow, but heading over to Keystone, the world's largest mountaintop snow fort is now open for the public.
Located at the top of the River Run Gondola at an elevation of over 11,600 feet, this year's fort is even bigger than the previous made last year at Keystone. The fort reaches a height of 35 feet and covers a 1/4 acre. The fort took 2 weeks of round-the-clock work to complete the build, which features an ice cave, slides, tunnels, and ice sculptures that are apparently larger than life, so you may want to check those out. The public is allowed to use the fort every day during operating hours by taking the gondola to the Durkham summit and visitors will need an Epic Pass, Keystone lift ticket, or a Scenic Gondola foot passenger ticket for access. The fort will be open as long as snow conditions allow it. And last year they were saying around April is the time that wrapped up. So if you want to check it out, just make sure you go before April.
Air Force safety Trey Taylor is the 2023 Jim Thorpe Award winner. And that award is given to the best defensive back in all of college football for their performance on the field.
Taylor is the first ever Thorpe Award recipient from Air Force and only the second Falcon to win a major college football award. Taylor led overall ballots as a 47% first place vote favorite, with an average rank winning by only 0.12 to the runner-up in the nationwide voting. A first-team All-Mountain West selection at safety, Taylor contributed 71 tackles, 3 interceptions, 4 passes broken up, and a first career touchdown. He recorded tackles for loss in 4 games this season for the Falcons, making this his best season yet at Air Force. Taylor posted a Pro Football Focus grade of 82.6 and was credited with allowing just 18 receptions on 31 targets for an average of 10.1 yards per reception. He proved to be a leader for the Falcons this season by also being honored with this year's Defender of the Nation Award, which is given to a college football player from one of the nation's service academies based on exceptional leadership qualities on and off the field. Air Force would go on to have an 8-4 season. The Falcons lost their last 4 games straight, which took them out of contention for a Mountain West Conference title, but good enough to earn them a postseason game. They'll match up with 24-ranked James Madison, who's coming off a great regular season in just their second year in the FBS since moving up from the Football Championship subdivision just a season ago. The two will be matching up in the Armed Forces Bowl, and kickoff between Air Force and JMU is slated for December 23rd at 1:30 p.m. Mountain Time.
Now, last Saturday, Colorado School of Mines played in their second consecutive Division II National Championship title game.
After a 14-0 undefeated season, the Orediggers, ranked number 1 in the country, faced off against the number 3 team in the country, Harding. Unfortunately, this matchup would end very similar to last year's national championship, as the Orediggers were blown out yet again on the highest stage of all of D2 football. Not a good look. This one was neck and neck upon conclusion of the first quarter, but Harding would keep Mines scoreless the rest of the game, as they put up over 500 rush yards. Harding would eventually take the victory, beating Mines 38-7.
Good Morning Vail.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Coming up this season on Ready, Set, Renovate, real homeowners tackle really big renos.
Welcome to the ugliest house in the neighborhood.
Wild ride from before to after.
If we go to the tile store one more time, only one of us is coming out alive.
Well, I didn't know he was going to do all that.
Between the budget and the timeline, it's makeover madness.
When you're in Vail, you're in vacation mode, and you need a flexible home tour experience that fits into your schedule. We've transformed how you view and buy homes in the Vail Valley. With immersive, cutting-edge technology, you can explore properties 10 times faster. In our lounge, we guide you through this digital world on a 16-foot screen where you can imagine your next home in comparison to your favorite recreational spots. Say goodbye to multi-day home tours and hello to a quick stop between your other plans. That's the power of the Immersion Theater.
At Revival Boutique Med Spa, we take an integrative and holistic approach to skincare, focusing on the bigger picture when treating our clients. We use only result-driven and science-based products that contain clean, organic, wildcrafted, and research-based ingredients. From injectables, facials, to body contouring, we offer anything related to looking your best self. Find us in the Riverwalk in Edwards. For a complete list of services, visit us online at revivalvail.com. Follow us on Instagram at Revival Vail Valley. Fall in love with your skin again. There's lots to love at Revival. Mind, body, beauty.
I'm Amy Goodman, host of Democracy Now! Our independent news hour offers diverse perspectives and unique opinions, often unheard in the mainstream media, live as the news unfolds. Tune in for Democracy Now!, the War and Peace Report, weekday mornings at 9 and evenings at 6 on TV8 Vail, Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. There's more for you on Channel 92.
Good Morning Vail.
You know, I'm just loving the Goggle Bar at Eyepieces of Vail. I was at their Bridge Street location. I had a conversation with Tyler about all of the options that they have there in store.
I am so excited. I'm Kimberly Perot here, and I am standing here with Tyler Moore of Eyepieces of Vail. How are you, Tyler?
I'm doing great. What about yourself, Kimberly?
You know, I'm loving being out here. I'm loving standing in the middle of all of your goggles. We're here at the famous Goggle Bar.
Right. Yeah. Thank you. We are at the Goggle Bar, and it is such a cool concept and store. We love this store. It's so unique in its appearance and how we can help service you with any of your optical needs. It's not just goggles. We have glasses, sunglasses, prescription, really, you name it, we're able to help you out here.
That's amazing. So we're at the Bridge Street location. So you've got the Goggle Bar here, and we've got quite an array of goggle selection. What do we have in front of us today?
Today, I thought we'd kind of focus on one of our favorite brands, Smith Optics. Definitely kind of like the leader in ski sport optics for sure. So I pulled a few of their models here, a great helmet. Yeah, you know, who doesn't love a good set of goggles?
Absolutely. You know, I'm a Smith girl. I don't mean to plug that, but you may have to convince me otherwise because the impressive array behind us is great. But fun story. I was on the mountain one day. It was super white out, couldn't see it. So I went straight down to the bottom of the slopes and walked in and said, I need a pair of goggles. And they gave me a pair of Smiths. Yep. So tell me about them. What do we have here?
You know, we'll start over here on my right here. This is their flagship model. It's called the 4D Mag. And this is a really cool goggle with a lot of interesting tech. Namely, the lens here is going to be the kind of shining star. But you can see here it kind of goes from flat to curved. And this unique toric lens shape allows you to have a lot bigger field of vision without the goggle itself having to be massive. So this is a really cool way to kind of combat how do we keep a goggle you know, that fits a lot of faces, but also has the field of vision of a bigger goggle. You know, and on top of that too, it's one of the easiest to swap out. 1, 2 switches right here, pops right off. Comes with a second lens for those cloudier days. You can pop it right back on, lock it down, and you're on your way.
Looks amazing. I know, I love
Right.
it. So I have a question about this technology in specific. Is this a new shape for this season, for the latest model, or tell me more about it?
It's been around for a couple seasons now, but it works. And it's kind of hard to see, so I would recommend you come in to actually try it on because the difference is quite outstanding. You're not going to, if you feel claustrophobic, like a lot of people do in goggles, this is a great one that kind of gives you that feeling of like no frame around your face, you know, free vision. It really does work.
Amazing. And so we've got some helmets here as well. So tell me a little bit about the helmets.
Cool. Yeah, right here we also have their top line model, Nexus. This was released last year. It features a few interesting technologies. Number one, what we always want to see is at least this yellow dot here called MIPS, or a MIPS equivalent. This is better for your brain if you fall down, which happens a lot in skiing.
It does. Can you tell me, what does MIPS stand for? So when someone goes in, they know exactly what they're talking about.
Oh man, yeah. So it's a multiple direction impact protection system. So it's quite the mouthful. But pretty much what it is, it's a liner that rotates independently in the helmet that reduces rotational violence of a crash. Because you know, we don't just crash straight down. We're typically crashing at speed with glancing blows. So this is supposed to keep your brain in a more forward position and not shaking around in your head as much, which, as we know, is what kind of causes concussions.
Absolutely. Well, helmets are important regardless of your skill level.
Exactly. Yeah. Always wear a helmet, please. Even if you're confident in your ability, you shouldn't be confident in other people's ability.
That's exactly right. It's like defensive driving.
Defensive driving. Yes, exactly.
Okay, so this is great. So this is also a Smith helmet, and so talk to me about like the pairing. So how do you pair the goggle with the helmet, and like what do you recommend?
For sure. I mean, I recommend what fits your face and your head the best. Mixing and matching, we can do a lot, and the industry has become a lot more standardized in its shapes. But in essence, for Smith, they are designed to work perfectly together. The shape of the brim of the helmet and the shape of the top of the goggle are made to actually give you a nice fit to kind of keep the top of this goggle protected from snow and stuff that would block its ability to vent. So yeah, I mean, Smith on Smith is great, but don't be afraid to kind of mix and match a little. We can find the perfect fit for you.
You got to show off your steez.
Yeah, exactly.
So we have a variety of Smith goggles here. Tell me a little bit about some of these others.
Yeah, the others, this is going to be their famous IO mag line. So this is easy interchangeability as well. Everything that we carry in Smith comes with 2 lenses, which we find it's just great. You can look at the weather, see what you're doing, and choose a lens and go from there. But it's easy nowadays. Long gone are like jamming the lens into the frame. There's a little switch right back here, then it just pops right off.
I'm loving this new technology.
It's so easy.
Gone are the days of shoving your lens into a rubber outside.
Yeah, it was always tough. People's thumbs hurt. Dad was always upset when he had to do all 4 kids in the morning. Now the kids can do it themselves.
That's great, and they probably love doing that as well.
Exactly.
So Eyepieces of Vail, you're so unique here in what you do. You've got not only a wide array of goggle selection, but you also can fit people with prescriptions for their goggles specifically. Tell me a little more about that.
We can. So we specialize in prescription, prescription glasses, prescription sunglasses, but also one that you don't see a lot of is prescription goggles. This nifty little thing right here is a godsend for a lot of people. It fits in pretty much any goggle, not just Smith, anything on the back of the wall, we can fit this in, and it just clips in to your goggle like such. It's super easy, simple. We do this with an anti-fog coating too. That's probably the number one thing that people with glasses, when they're putting their goggles over their glasses, deal with. This helps mitigate, that from happening as much. So, great option for those that need to see while you ski.
Yeah, and it really gives a curated fit into the goggle versus your glasses where you've got 2 different angles and shapes on your face.
Correct. It's a lot more comfortable.
Yep.
It performs better, but also it's a lot safer. You don't have to risk falling and breaking your glasses. I have seen people get cut up from when their glasses break. It's a real risk that you're taking when you do that.
And safety is key, especially on the mountain, and you want to look good while you're doing it.
Exactly. We're going to help you perform your best, look your best, be your best.
So if we want to pursue this prescription option within our goggles, how do we do that? You've got a doctor here on site, so tell me all about that.
Correct, yeah. So we do have Dr. G, who's really great to work with. He comes in every Tuesday, Thursdays, both to the Edwards location and our Village Center location here in Vail Village across from Solaris. So he starts in Edwards in the morning and then comes to Vail around 3 o'clock. Appointments typically take about 30 minutes. So you can just give us a call, check availability, and we're happy to book you and get your eyes checked. And some of these we can even have done same day depending on your prescription.
So it's not just for goggle prescription. You can do a true eye doctor appointment.
Correct. Yeah. And that's if you need glasses, prescription sunglasses, goggles, anything. That'll get you set up, and we'll check your eye health to make sure everything's going well for you, and then send you on your way.
Well, I'll be booking an appointment, that's for sure. So talk to me about operating hours. So you mentioned when he's here. So what are your typical operating hours from a store perspective?
Correct. Yeah, we have 8 locations total, 6 here in Vail Village. And at the moment, pretty much most all of them are running 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Up here at Bridge Street, we start a little earlier because the gondola starts at 8:30. So that's right when we get here too. And then, so we have a lot of convenient locations. Obviously, Bridge Street here, right at the base of Gondola 1, closest retail location. Village Center, across from Solaris, which is where the doctor's office is. At Sonnenalp, we have our Eyepieces of Sport concept, which is a great little boutique to go into. Lion's Head, if you find yourself over in Lion's Head Village. Beaver Creek, even if you're up over there skiing in Beaver Creek. And then down in Edwards as well. And then if you find yourself over in Roaring Fork Valley, you can find us at Willett's next to Whole Foods and at the base of Snowmass at the Viceroy Hotel.
So you really cover the entire Vail Valley, which is wonderful.
Yep.
No excuses. You need to upgrade your goggles this season for sure.
Yeah.
So head over to Eyepieces Vail. Well, thank you so much for talking and telling us everything, Tyler. Are there anything else that we should know if we're coming in to look for the right frame or goggle for our faces?
Just know that we're happy to help you out however we can. Even if you're just having a little troubleshooting and you're not going to buy anything, like we're just happy to be here and offer any service that we can.
It's great. Well, they offer white glove service here at the Goggle Bar. Make sure that you head over to Eyepieces of Vail. You'll get to chat with Tyler and everyone else here in the store. So lots of exciting things happening. We'll be right back after this.
Good Morning Vail. Come on.
Hi friends, welcome to Vail Vibes. Avisha Scarborough here. I can't wait to show you these cozy igloos at Leonora's. They are the perfect place to defrost after a long day on the slopes. Let's go take a look. Leonora, a Vail Village staple located inside the Sebastian Hotel, does après their way.
Here up in the mountains, it's definitely a crucial element of ski culture. You're out all day enjoying the slopes. Nothing better than coming down and enjoying some beverages and some bites to eat with your favorite people. What's not to celebrate when you're at 8 to 10,000 feet in the Colorado mountains? I think that's reason enough to celebrate for me.
You too can celebrate in style after a day of skiing inside one of these igloos.
Welcome to the Igloo Experience.
For a $200 reservation fee plus $95 per person, you get a 4-course prefix menu, including some of these items right here.
We've got a smoked Gouda mac and cheese, as well as our award-winning pork belly dish with preserved peaches.
You can opt for a wine pairing to go with the dishes or order anything from the drink menu as well, including some of these après favorites.
I got the Harvest Old Fashioned, which is a Leonora staple, as well as our seasonal mulled wine here, a house spiced red wine with cognac, and cinnamon, star anise, clove, lots of winter spices. Some more of what you say?
And for the 4th course, you get a s'mores kit and the Sebastian's famous hot chocolate.
So our pastry team here at the Sebastian Hotels creates these chocolate domes, dusted with an edible gold. And then we make some house-made vanilla bean marshmallows we put inside, float it up to the top as you kind of melt and stir, and there you go, you got the Sebastian hot chocolate.
Which also makes for a delicious gift to go. So treat yourself, it's all part of the experience.
After a full day of cold smoke and deep powder, yeah, something refreshing and cold or hot is definitely well earned.
Well earned indeed.
Cheers.
That's it for today, friends. Thank you so much for watching Vail Vibes, and I'll see you next time.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
Just wanted to say Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to my family in Florida, in Delray Beach, Florida. I miss you guys and wish you were here. Love you.
All right, Merry Christmas, Thomas and Annie. We can't wait to spend Christmas with you. Love you guys.
Hi everyone, happy holidays from Vail Health.
Les deseamos una feliz Navidad y un próspero año nuevo.
Have a happy, healthy holiday season.
When people
people think of world-class destinations, they're drawn to a place that provides opportunities for fine dining, shopping, superior lodging, exciting events, and unparalleled outdoor activities. Park City, Utah and Vail, Colorado are renowned destinations for travelers and extraordinary homes for residents. Feature your exceptional products and services in these two luxury communities. Advertise with Park City Television and TV8 Vail. Contact us today.
You're watching K34QB, Vail, Colorado.
We're at the top of our 8 o'clock hour on this Saturday morning edition of Good Morning Vail. I'm your host, Kimberly Perot. In this next hour, we have a conversation with Etsy about the latest tips and trends in the holiday shopping, plus Buzz's boards. He talks a little bit about the fun limited edition Monopoly game that they have, plus all the other things that Buzz's boards offers. We've got so much more on the show, so hour 2 starts right now.
Things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail. Good morning, Vail.
Just wanted to say Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to my family in Florida, in Delray Beach, Florida. I miss you guys and wish you were here. Love you.
All right, Merry Christmas, Thomas and Annie. We can't wait to spend Christmas with you. Love you guys.
Hi everyone, happy holidays from Vail Health.
Les deseamos una feliz Navidad y un próspero año nuevo. Have a happy, healthy holiday season.
Do you have an interesting hobby or skill you'd like to share for Vail Valley? We want to hear from you. We're looking for people to share their musical, artistic, culinary, woodworking, athletic, or technical talents on Good Morning Vail. If you'd like to share your talents with the community, email Danielle at tva8vail.com. Join the community conversation. There's more for you on 92.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
Welcome to Street Magic. I'm Elizabeth Stanton with some of the most terrifying stunts, extraordinary extreme escapes, and the most amazing cutting-edge magicians you'll ever see in one show. Get ready to have your mind turned inside out. The hand is definitely quicker than the eye.
It's fake.
When you're in Vail, you're in vacation mode, and you need a flexible home tour experience that fits into your schedule. We've transformed how you view and buy homes in the Vail Valley. With immersive, cutting-edge technology, you can explore properties 10 times faster. In our lounge, we guide you through this digital world on a 16-foot screen where you can imagine your next home in comparison to your favorite recreational spots. Say goodbye to multi-day home tours and hello to a quick stop between your other plans. That's the power of the immersion theater.
Are you looking for exciting and nutritious recipes to cook at home? Watch Colorful Cooking with Tracy Miller on TV8 Vail. Tracy brings you the best in fresh and healthy foods for the active outdoor lifestyle. Stream online at tv8vail.com or find us on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. There's more for you on 92.
Good Morning Vail.
I love our local businesses, especially those that have been around for 41 years. I had a conversation with Buzz of Buzz's Boards here on the show. Let's take a look. It's a big year. We are celebrating 41 years for Buzz's Boards, and joining me here on the couch is Buzz himself. Buzz, how are you?
Good morning.
Good morning. Well, congratulations, 41 years.
41 years,
That's
yeah.
incredible.
And 51 years living here.
Wow, 50, I can't imagine, but you don't look a day over 25.
My right knee feels like 25. My left one is titanium.
Well, I love that. And Buzz, speaking of 41, you have 40 days on the mountain skiing.
I've skied every day this year. That's a thing we do. That's why I moved here. I moved here to ski. All my employees ski every day. I swear there's not a shop in Vail that's got more ski days than Buzz's.
Well, I love Buzz's and Buzz's Boards. You offer a variety of things to locals and to tourists as they come in and out of town. So what makes Buzz's Boards unique in what you do?
We love the locals. That's the first thing. We take care of the locals. That's our motto. I started as just a small rental shop, and we grew into a retail, repair, rental. We do it all. We give a personalized service that you don't get from the big box stores and the corporate stores. My employees come back year after year, and we give that specialized treatment.
That's wonderful. And so you mentioned that every single employee also gets out on the mountain every day.
It's kind of mandatory. If you're going to work for Buzz's, you better like to ski and snowboard.
Yeah, that's wonderful, and I love that you offer that. So it really gives your employees a good work-life balance and excited to come into work every day.
Yeah. And we know the conditions every day. We know where the good skiing is. We know what wax to use. We know how sharp your edges need to be, which is very sharp right now. But it looks like we could have some snow coming in on Saturday.
Which would be perfect just in
Cross
time for the holidays.
fingers, yeah.
No, I love that. So you mentioned that all of your employees get out every day and you offer a split shift. Is there ever an argument over who gets to go out first?
No, never. Maybe on a powder day.
Yeah. There's a little rock, paper, scissors action happening.
But,
that's great. Well, I love that you get out there every day because it makes you experts and be able to really advise the locals or the guests that are coming in to either get rentals or new equipment. And so talk to me a little bit about the services you provide.
Well, we do retail. We sell skis, snowboards, the works, clothing, repair. We are world famous for our ski and snowboard tunes. My daughter won her first, scored her first World Cup points on a tune that I did for her.
Oh, wow.
Because her ski tuner on the U.S. ski team at the time was not doing it right. So I retuned everything. She went up to, I believe it was in Sweden, and scored her first World Cup points. And we continue that tradition today, whether you're a World Cup racer or a beginner or just your average skier, we know how to give you that right edge that won't trip you up.
And that's great. And I imagine that you've trained all of your employees to really just put a lot of love and elbow grease into those tunes.
That's what it's all about. We also do rentals. We're a smaller operation, so we can offer the same quality equipment at lesser prices.
That's great. And I know one of the things that I was just talking to the Vail Valley Partnership about was about the local businesses and how we offer a unique and individualized experience compared to big box.
Well, they might try and run me out of business, but it'll never happen.
Oh, I think 41 years of business.
Yeah.
You're not going anywhere,
No
Buzz.
way.
So talk to me a little bit about, the different things. You have merch. You've got like all kinds of retail, but you have specifically Buzz's merch. So talk to me about that.
Well, I mean, we have the usual stuff, the T-shirts and the caps and the hoodies and stickers, but we also have Vail Monopoly, which we are on the board. We're even on the box, little tiny there.
So you can be an owner in Buzz's boards.
Yeah, somebody could own Buzz's boards, put up hotels. But,
well, not too many hotels because we don't want Buzz's boards to disappear.
Right.
Like, may I see this?
Yeah.
This is wonderful. It's great.
This again would make a great last-minute Christmas gift. If you're looking for Christmas gifts, Vail Monopoly. And a couple more. We also offer heated.
Right there.
Yep.
Underneath the $500. There we go. And there's the card for it.
We also offer heated mittens for men and women, which would be an awesome Christmas present. And we have the lined booties, which the tall ones, the short ones, different colors, and they're great for après ski or just wearing around during the day.
And gone are the days of trying to tough it out. When we have technology to keep us warm on the slopes, we should use it.
Yes. We have heated Hotronics heated boot warmers too.
Oh wow, that's great.
So I've got poor circulation myself from chemotherapy years ago. So I never go out without my boot heaters and my heated mittens, and those are the two things. If I can keep those warm, I can stay out forever.
Well, I'm going to say, Buzz, you've been out every single day this year, so you're doing something right. We should all take lessons from you.
Well, it's also healthy to ski every day. Skiing keeps you young.
It does.
Yeah.
It absolutely does. So you offer rentals. You're a retail shop, so you can buy all of the equipment that you want to, but you also offer storage as well. So talk to me a little bit about that.
Well, we just offer the free storage with rentals.
Yep.
We don't do ski lockers or anything like that.
Okay.
But we do free storage if you're renting.
So if you're renting for a few days, you can just bring it back and you don't have to worry about taking your equipment all over the mountain.
We have boot heaters, so we put the boots on the heaters at night, and then we have your skis ready for you the next morning.
That's great. And now you are originally from Minnesota.
I am.
And so you just knew you wanted to own a ski shop out west.
All right, this goes back ways. My dad had a ski shop in St. Cloud, Minnesota. I was still in grade school. But he moved on to the next world at 38 years old. He had cancer and passed when I was a freshman in high school. And we finished high school. We kept the shop, but we told my mom, sell the shop. I got to move west. Once we had a taste for the mountains, there was no way for me to live in Minnesota. So I moved to Aspen, spent a year there. Then I went to Ketchum, Idaho, which is the Sun Valley territory, and then Vail, and here I am.
And it's such a magical place to be.
I love Vail. The skiing is really what brought me to Vail. It's the best. Aspen, the nightlife. I turned 21 in Aspen.
Oh boy.
But we have 4 mountains in Aspen. We have 1 in Vail. That combines all four of Aspen's mountains plus.
It's true. And it's just such a magical little European feel when you're walking through Vail Resorts, and Beaver Creek is just as wonderful.
And for the really savvy, I like to say, people, we have out of bounds, but you better be savvy if you're going there.
Better know what you're doing.
Yeah, and so my employees have been out of bounds this year already. It's getting a little thin out there. We do need snow. But there's been a few slides already, so you have to be safe out there. But, Vail has the best grooming of anywhere I've skied in the world. And because of my daughter being on the U.S. ski team for 16 years, I've skied all over the world. And really, I keep coming back to Vail going, we are the best.
I would not argue with you on that one. So, Buzz, where can we go for more information? Where are you located? Tell me, all of the newbies,
Okay.
all about it.
We are on Gore Creek Drive in Vail Village.
Okay.
If you cross the covered bridge, I got my Pepe's on the right and Gorsuch on the left. You take a left to Gorsuch, and we're just down the block a bit.
That's great.
Our website is, I hope I get this right, buzzesboardsusa.net, I think. I think.
And you
did
can
that
just
right?
pop it into Google and find it.
Yeah. You'll find us online. You can shop online. We have all our inventory on the website and our rental rates. And
Excellent. Well, it sounds like people should pop into the store to get their copy of the Vail Monopoly game.
Make a great Christmas
Buzz's
present.
boards on the back,
Yeah.
plus much more. Buzz, great to see you. Thanks for
Yeah.
coming in.
Well,
we
thanks.
really appreciate all that you've contributed to the community.
Thanks for having me, and you'll catch me on the slopes later today.
I'll see you out there. All right, well, stay tuned. We'll be right back with more here on Good Morning Vail.
Good Morning Vail.
Eyepieces of Vail has been a fixture in the Vail community for over 30 years. From designer frames and sunglasses to high-performance sports frames, prescription goggles, and in-demand accessories like helmets, goggle lenses, and foldable reading glasses, our inventory raises the optical bar. Visit one of our 7 locations today and see why generations of loyal customers return time after time for our unmatched service and inventory. Eyepieces, the art of vision.
Familia, estamos muy emocionados de por fin presentarles nuestro nuevo programa completamente en español, Conexión Latina, que se estrena este lunes 21 de agosto a partir de las 7 de la tarde. Por el momento, el programa se transmitirá los lunes, miércoles y viernes de 7 a 7 y media de la tarde, con una repetición de 7 y media a 8, así que no hay excusas para perdértelo. Te recuerdo que puedes sintonizar nuestra programación a través del canal 92 de Comcast, nuestra página web tvavail.com y nuestra página de Facebook TVA Conexión Latina. Acompáñanos en esta nueva aventura llena de información y entretenimiento local. No te lo pierdas.
Hello everyone, I'm Raisa Pascal.
And I'm Andrea Jackson. Welcome to Life, Love, Shopping. Have any personal stories you can share?
Do I? Yes, I do. So even though you work for
Some good deals, too good to miss on Flash Deals now. Check this out.
studies show spending time outdoors can help with depression, lowering blood pressure, and overall health and happiness.
Spooky and Scott show. We are feeling good today. Great show on the way.
Absolutely. Welcome to our show. I'm Suki.
I'm Scott.
And we are feeling good today. You know why? Because we had a great show.
When you're in Vail, you're in vacation mode, and you need a flexible home tour experience that fits into your schedule. We've transformed how you view and buy homes in the Vail Valley. With immersive, cutting-edge technology, you can explore properties 10 times faster. In our lounge, we guide you through this digital world on a 16-foot screen where you can imagine your next home in comparison to your favorite recreational spots. Say goodbye to multi-day home tours and hello to a quick stop between your other plans. That's the power of the immersion theater.
Good Morning Vail.
You know, it may be Saturday before Christmas, but you know what? It's not too late to shop on Etsy. Even if you don't get it there on time, you can still pick out a unique gift for your loved ones. Let's take a look at a conversation Gretchen had with an expert from Etsy.
Welcome back to the show. I am here with Dana Johnson, Etsy trend expert, and I am very stoked on this because, Dana, I love to shop, and Etsy is one of my favorite places to go to. How are you doing, Dana?
I love to hear that. First of all, I'm doing well. How are you?
I am so good. You know, I am a little nervous about this year with Christmas shopping and holiday shopping right around the corner. I'm always so stoked, but this year, for some reason, I'm just feeling a little bit of nervousness. Is that a normal thing, do you feel like, this year?
Well, you know what? I understand.
Yes.
But guess what? That's why you have me here to help ease all your shopping anxiety.
Okay, this makes me feel
to
good.
give you some good ideas and tips. So it'll ease away, I promise.
Thank you so much. You know what it is? I think this year just financially, I'm feeling a little strapped. I know other people are as well. And I
Sure.
want to give the perfect gift to people because I don't know, we've been through so much, and with the weight of the world, I just
Yes.
want to show people how much I love them. So I'm glad I have you by my side. I just said, yeah, you're my spirit animal. I'm excited about this moment, Dana.
I love that. And you know what? You're not alone. I think
Thank you.
everyone has felt a bit of a pinch to their pockets this year, right?
Okay,
But
yeah.
I think one of the really wonderful things that will help ease your mind is that Etsy is really here to be that source to find unique items that are perfect for everyone on your list. And guess what else? Fit every budget.
You're
So we've
speaking
got
my
it all
language.
covered here.
You are making me feel better already. Dina, what are some of the different trends that you're seeing, or what is kind of hot right now?
Yes. Okay. So here are three of my favorite trends.
Okay.
The first is called Grandpa Chic. Now, Grandpa
Ooh.
Chic, yeah, it's all about creating a warm, cozy environment for your friends and family. So how you're going to achieve that is by adding in these traditional motifs. So things like plaids, dark leathers like mahogany and
nice.
oaks and walnuts. And then don't forget to add the texture with elements like leather. The second trend that I'm absolutely loving is Gingerbread Girl. Now,
yes.
Gingerbread Girl is nostalgic, it's fun, and it's also about removing all of the technology from our life. So really getting in the kitchen, baking, creating homemade recipes with your friends and family, and forgetting about all of the technology woes. The third one that I love, which is a bit more fun, and I think you're gonna really love this one. This one is called Candy Core. Now, of course, we've loved pink throughout the year, right? But this is the evolution of that. So you're seeing more pastel tones, metallic threads woven without, and of course, don't forget those elements of candy that can be incorporated into the decor.
Okay, you know me so well. You totally got this because, do you know, for my birthday this year, I got a cotton candy birthday cake. I'm all
Oh my
about the
gosh.
pastels. I'm all
Perfect.
about you know
Also,
me
that's
well.
a big trend. You
Yeah.
are indeed a trend girly.
Thank
the
you.
cotton candy cake.
I told you we were going to be friends. My other question is, it's so exciting to go online and be stoked to buy things for others, but sometimes people, I sound so Debbie Downer. I swear I'm not a Grinch, but just saying. Sometimes people get nervous maybe that their packages aren't going to arrive on time. Is there some way to kind of ease that moment, you know, for all of us to...
Listen,
Yeah.
I eased your worries in the initial question. I'm
You
going to
did.
ease your worries with this.
Yes.
Because this year we are guaranteeing that shoppers are going to receive that very special gift by the estimated delivery date, or guess what? You're going to receive a refund on those qualifying purchases.
Okay.
Eased.
Oh, I feel very zen right now. I like you. I feel like you should be my life coach maybe at this moment. I love that. So I have another question as well. I was just thinking about this. When you do the holiday shopping, when you're getting out there and doing everything and getting excited to get gifts, how much time should people allow? Because I know that isn't, but you know, you can't order the day before and think that that's going to be okay. So.
No, well, you know what? Here's the deal.
Yeah.
Especially when shopping on Etsy, I want all of the shoppers to understand that special takes time. So
Right.
you want to make sure that you are shopping early, that you're finding exactly what you want. And guess what? Especially for people like you who love shopping on Etsy,
Yes.
create that gift registry to help, again, ease the mind of your friends and family. There's no more guessing work. They can shop directly from your holiday registry, get those things in time, and just in case you are that last minute shopper, that's okay too, because you can always get an Etsy gift card that, you know, really allows someone like you to pick out the perfect thing that they love, that's well crafted, that allows you to support an independent business and really feel like a special item that's going to be used for forever.
Well, Dana, you are absolutely brilliant. I feel like you are my therapist now, as well as a motivational speaker and the Etsy expert. Where can people, obviously, where can people go to check out? I know Etsy, but is there a mobile app?
Oh, for sure. So you can check out, for even more holiday gifts, check out etsy.com/gifts to get those gift ideas. And of course, don't forget about those incredible savings that are going to happen from November 20th through the 29th for our biggest sales event of the year. Shoppers can score up to 60% off. So you want to make sure you score those deals.
Well, Dana Johnson, I adore you. Thank you so much. And I hope to see you soon again here at our show. And thank you for everything. And I'm stoked about shopping today, so thank you.
Yes, happy holidays, happy shopping.
Happy holidays, Dana. And keep it right here for more of the show.
Good Morning Vail.
At Revival Boutique Med Spa, we take an integrative and holistic approach to skincare, focusing on the bigger picture when treating our clients. We use only result-driven and science-based products that contain clean, organic, wild-crafted, and research-based ingredients. From injectables, facials, to body contouring, we offer anything related to looking your best self. Find us in the Riverwalk in Edwards. For a complete list of services, visit us online at revivalvail.com. Follow us on Instagram at Revival Vail Valley. Fall in love with your skin again. There's lots to love at Revival. Mind, body, beauty.
Hi there. Are you ready to explore famous neighborhoods from New York City to Kentucky? Watch The Neighborhood with host Nicole Newman. Featuring famous people, unique history, and delicious places to eat and drink. Our viewers get an inside personal look at each neighborhood. With each episode we learn, grow, laugh, and live like a local, not just a visitor. Welcome to The Neighborhood. Check your local program schedule and tune in.
Welcome to Outdoor Adventures. I'm Ben Roof. We are here at Vail Pass working our way over to the Shrine Ridge Trail. It's one of the oldest and most well-known hikes here in the Vail Valley, with the original path being set by the Ute Native Americans. Though throughout history it's been enjoyed by gold miners, silver miners, pilgrims, the 10th Mountain Division, and now it's a popular hiking and backcountry skiing trail well known for its spectacular views. It's a fabulous panoramic view, but to get there, we have to get off at Vail Pass off I-70. If we're coming from Copper in the east, we're taking a left. Vail from the west, we're taking a right, and it's just a short drive before we hit a dirt road. That dirt road is the Shrine Ridge Road, and that's gonna take us a couple of miles up a few switchbacks, past some gorgeous campsites to the trailhead. Let's get started right now. So you've made it to the trailhead, which is at about 11,090 feet in elevation. From there, we're gonna go about 2.2 miles to our final destination, and that's gonna be at about 11,800 feet. We're gonna lose 100 feet in elevation on our way to a beautiful alpine marsh that provides a wide open view of the 10-mile range and the top of Copper Mountain. After that, we're gonna be regaining our elevation. We're gonna gain a total of 900 feet for a finishing elevation of about 11,800. It's a nice gradual way the whole time. Once we get through the alpine marsh, it's about an 8% grade from the marsh all the way up through a forest that's gonna break through several wide open meadows and a couple of creek crossings that can be a little bit tricky, especially during the earlier seasons, early July. Then, after we get through that forest, we're gonna hit a ridgeline. Along that ridgeline is gonna be the steepest part of our hike at about an 18% grade. That's gonna sustain for about 300 yards, and then we'll hit our final destination, providing us those gorgeous panoramic views of the Vail Valley. Make sure we've got our snacks, got our water, and let's get started. An important thing to always keep in mind when we're out here in the backcountry is wildlife. And wildlife encounters are something that we always need to be a little bit aware of. And the last time I hiked the Shrine Ridge Trail, right on this exact spot, I ran into a moose. And moose can be some of the most dangerous things we can run into out here. More dangerous than bears and mountain lions, at least in Colorado. Might be a little bit different as we get further north and we start running into grizzly territory, but we don't really have grizzly bears here, which means moose are far and away the most likely to hurt us or attack us out here. And that's because they're both territorial and they will defend themselves, and moose aren't really afraid of much. So the last time I was up here on Shrine Ridge, I was taking photos of sunset, and I was working my way back down the trail a little bit after dark. I had my headlamp with me and my dog on his leash, but when I broke out of these bushes right here, coming down this way was Mama Moose, already in a full sprint. She was coming for me. And really the only thing I had time to do was to raise my hands and yell at her. And that caused her at least to stop and think about it for a second. I lunged towards her when she did and yelled, hoping that would get her to move on, but it didn't work at all. She decided that I needed a little bit more subduing, so she took big 2 steps towards me. I fell down into the trail back behind me. I broke one of my camera lenses, and lying on my back, I had my life flash before my eyes there for a second. Fortunately, Mama Moose decided I was sufficiently subdued, so she started moving back up to where her calf undoubtedly was. But it's something that we always need to keep in mind when we're out here in the backcountry, and a couple of steps we can take to really kind of help us stay a little bit safer and reduce our risk of large wildlife encounters is to talk to our friends. Just a little bit of a running conversation or singing to yourself if you're hiking alone, that can help kind of alert some of those animals like moose, bears, mountain lions, that people are here and that if you don't want to deal with us, best to move on. So let's move on ourselves and keep on hiking. Well, we are closing in on the very end of the Shrine Ridge Trail, so we just have that last little steep section remaining, and then we've got those gorgeous panoramic views. We have made it up to the top of Shrine Pass, and as you can see behind me, we've got the Shrine Rock right here and the Gore Range stretching on behind me in the distance to the north. To the south side, we've got the 10-mile range, Copper Mountain, and then to the southwest, we've got Holy Cross, Notch Mountain, and Battle Mountain Pass as well. And then way off into the distance, off to the west of us, we've also got the Flat Tops Wilderness. And we've got gorgeous panoramic views of everything, making that 2.5-mile uphill well worth the time. On our way back, it's going to be starting to get a little bit darker on us, so we're going to have to keep an eye out for moose near the trail. But before we head back, let's take a quick moment to throw another layer on because it is a lot colder up here, and let's grab a quick snack. While we're hanging out, enjoying the views, I want to talk quickly about two things I want to make sure that I always have in my trail pack. One of those is an insulator layer that's got some water resistance to it. The other important thing that I want to make sure that I always have with me is some food. And I want to make sure that food has both fats, carbs, and proteins in it, because having all three of those major macronutrient groups can really help us have good energy for the long haul on the trail. And my personal favorite trail snack are wonderful pistachios. It's something that I can just grab real quick, eat a little bit on the way during the trail, or hang out and really dig into for a minute. They've got that crunchy, meaty quality to them that's really satisfying, and my personal favorite, the chili roasted variety, has an extra bite to them with that spice. But they've got a whole bunch of different flavors that every time you go on a hike, you pack a snack, something that you're going to be able to hang out and enjoy as you take in the views. That's all the time I really have to hang out up here. I don't want to stay too long because if the sun starts to set, I might get attacked by moose again. So let's head on back down to the cars. Well, we've made it back to the car, and one thing to always keep in mind when we're hiking with a ridge to the west is that once the sun sets, it's going to get dark and it's going to cool off really fast. So I'm glad I had an extra light and my hat in my bag with me today. Thank you so much for joining me on this edition of Outdoor Adventures as we continue to explore all of the wonderful outdoor activities the Vail Valley has to offer. I'm Ben Roof, and I'll see you next time.
Good morning, Vail.
In America's heartland, living close to the land, there's a love for the country and a pride in the brand. In America's heartland, living close to the land. In America's heartland, close to the land.
Lions Head Jewelers Fossil and Mineral Gallery. Located in the heart of Lions Head Village for over a decade, our 4,000 square foot gallery boasts a one-of-a-kind experience that cannot be found anywhere else in Vail. We carry the most exquisite array of fine jewelry, high-end minerals, and museum-quality fossils. We invite you to come in and explore all the history and beauty that nature has to offer.
Join us in exploring the everyday lives of community members here in the Vail Valley. Hear their inspiring stories of how they came here, their contributions to our community, and why they chose to call this place home. We want you to be one of our neighbors. If you would like to be featured or nominate someone to be featured, please send an email to danielle@tv8vail.com. We look forward to featuring your story right here on TV8.
Just wanted to say Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to my family in Florida, in Delray Beach, Florida. I miss you guys and wish you were here. Love you.
All right, Merry Christmas, Thomas and Annie. We can't wait to spend Christmas with you. Love you guys.
Hi everyone, happy holidays from Vail Health.
Les deseamos una feliz Navidad y un próspero año nuevo.
Have a happy, healthy holiday season.
Do you love the outdoor lifestyle? Make sure you tune in every day at 8 p.m. to catch Scoreboard Nation. It's an outdoor lifestyle show dedicated to your 3 favorite mountain towns, Vail Beaver Creek, Park City, and Reno Tahoe. Join us for an incredible venture. Find us on TV8 Vail, Park City Television, or at thescoreboardnation.com. We can't wait to see you there.
Good morning, Vail.
I hate to leave our beautiful Vail Valley, but when I do, it is important to be prepared. Gretchen had a conversation with Girls Love Travel on holiday tips and tricks, how to navigate what you're doing, and really make sure that you are staying safe and efficient while you travel.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to the show. I am so very excited. Haley Woods, Girls Love Travel, I should say. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Good morning.
Haley,
So excited to be here.
Look at you. You are all about this season. You look great. I love it. You are very inspired by the holiday season, I can tell.
I'm a big fan, absolutely. And holiday travel is something that we love to talk about over at Girls Love Travel.
Okay, so Haley, before we dive in all things holiday travel, and you know I'm going to be right there with everyone doing it, how funny. I just realized that I found you through Girls Love Travel a long time ago. I was looking back at our messages. It was years and years ago when I was traveling somewhere by myself, and you really made me feel safe, pretty much, that I was going alone. So thank you.
You're welcome. It's our pleasure. Over at Girls Love Travel, we've been around for about 8 years at this point. We have over 1.4 million women all around the world, and we're there as a network of support to talk about all things travel, to encourage travel, and just to be there for each other whenever we're going and exploring the world.
Well, and I love that your whole motto is just to encourage women to go explore the world and to do it fearlessly, and to maybe do it with another woman, to do it in a group of women, as well as you can go alone, as long as, you know, people feel like they're safe. So thank you for all that you do, Haley.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
All right, Haley, we're diving in. You know I'll be traveling over Christmas time, and you are giving me some tips and tricks for traveling. Can you tell us what those are?
Sure. So I have a couple things for you today. So holiday travel can be stressful.
Yes.
It's a lot of stuff going on, a lot of people that are out there, and oftentimes there's delays due to weather that we can't control. So a couple of things that you need to think about to make yourself a little bit more at ease. One of the first ones that I want to say is, you know, we are still with the holiday season, still able to buy a couple of gifts if you need to. So air tags is something that I encourage everybody to have.
Awesome.
I have multiple ones, have a case for them, really fun, different colors. You can put them in your backpack, you can put them in your suitcase. Many times, if you have a coach class seat, then you might get forced to put your bag in a checked area.
Right.
And having an air tag has a little peace of mind. So make sure that you have something like that.
Haley, I think that's absolutely brilliant. That's such a good idea. And that's something that I am already taking off of your to-do list. I'm going to definitely be doing that.
Well, and then the next thing I want to say too is that you never know when you're going to be able to charge your phone. I mean, our
Right.
phones are our lifeblood when just every day, not just during the travel and the holiday season. So I encourage everyone to have at least one battery pack. Now I
Smart.
have 4 different kinds here, everything from ones that you need a cord to ones that have all the cords with them. This one even has all the cords and has it to be able to plug
Wow.
into the wall. But one of
Cool.
my favorites is really small that you can go and you can just put it into the bottom of the phone. Having something like this means that you're going to have extra juice on that battery and you're not going to have to look for a plug-in place anywhere at the airport or whenever you're sitting in the seat back if you're delayed on the tarmac.
Haley, I love that. That is something I actually overlooked and did not think about. That's brilliant. That's a very good idea.
So next thing that I want to talk about is the dreaded TSA. Now we love TSA for the fact that they're keeping us nice and safe, being able to travel. But one thing I want to remind everybody is that your beautifully wrapped gifts, do not do this when you're traveling.
Right.
You might arrive and this beautifully wrapped gift might end up open. So the big thing that I want to suggest for everybody is invest in reusable gift bags.
Smart.
Reusable gift bags
Smart.
are going to be a great way for you to lie flat in the bottom of your suitcase, take a little bit of tissue paper, reusable gift bags, or if you want, you can even get something cute like a little Santa bag.
Oh, I love it.
Be able to put all your gifts in a Santa bag, and then you're traveling and you can put all your stuff in there without having to worry about TSA opening up and ruining your holiday season.
That is so smart because how sad would that be? You spend all the time to wrap these beautiful gifts and these presents like you just showed, and then you get there and not so much.
And if you need to, take the wrapping paper with you. But the biggest thing, we've already heard it a little bit this season, unfortunately, of people that have had wrapped gifts either in their carry-on or in their check bag. Some people think, well, it's in my carry-on, I should be okay.
Right.
You don't want to do that as well. And a big reminder to lots of bags, try and keep the breakables in your carry-on if you can, so that you're going to arrive safe with those gifts intact.
That is so smart. And Haley, I had a question for you. Do you always, because you travel a lot, I follow you, I know exactly, you do a lot of traveling, girl. I am very envious. Do you take a carry-on and have the things that you really need? Maybe for some people, medication, I don't know, those very personal items, do you keep them with you at all time?
I try and do that as much as I can.
Okay.
A trip that I went on just about a week ago with my mother to Asheville, North Carolina, we volunteered to get bumped. Now, by volunteering to get bumped meant that each of us got a $300 gift card, got a hotel overnight, got $60 in food vouchers, but we didn't have access to our checked bag. Thankfully, in our carry-on, we had everything that we needed for an overnight stay, and we were able to enjoy the fact that we were bumped and not get stressed about it. So having things like your medication, an extra change of clothes, of course, your toiletries that are necessary, things like that are wonderful to have.
I love Haley. You should write a book about this. You are like the most well-traveled human I've ever met.
Well, and I have one more big tip for you for the holiday season. I know that I'm traveling with my girlfriend to Atlanta, Georgia. We've got all sorts of gifts to be able to go. And people are wondering, like, how do I travel with so much? And then what do I do afterwards, especially with checked bags? So what we do is we use compactable duffel bags. So this bag is going to lie flat whenever packed down like this. But when it's opened up, it's like almost I could fit inside it.
Oh my
God. It weighs like less than a pound. I'm able to put all my stuff in it. You can put those big wintry items like your winter coats and things if you need to in it. You're going to be able to check this as a regular checked bag. And then once you get to your destination and you get rid of all the things, you give away all your gifts, all you have to do is come back with something that can lay flat at the bottom of your suitcase.
Oh my gosh. How did you learn about this? Haley, you are the guru of traveling.
Thank you.
That's brilliant. And where can people find some of these items? Because I am super excited about that and the charger, etc. Can we just Google? How would we find these?
You can. And if you come over to girlslovetravel.com, we actually have a shopping list for our Amazon storefront.
Wow.
So you can go and see all these kind of things over on our shopping list and suggested items for that traveler that might be difficult to buy for as well.
Girls love travel. Haley, I am so happy that I met you through this amazing, amazing organization. I am so thrilled that it's become such a big thing, and you are just lovely. And Haley, I think we need to all go travel together. We're going to have a moment. Let's do it in this new year, 2024.
I can't wait. Everybody, please be safe out there. And you know what? Make sure to be kind to everybody when you're traveling. Take a deep breath. Know that everybody's going to get to their destination. It might take you a little bit longer than you hoped, but you're going to get there and you're going to have a great time doing it.
Haley, I adore you. Thank you so much for being on the show. We can't wait to have you back, and happy holidays to you. Oh, and I loved your new car. Congratulations, girl.
Thank you so much. Have a wonderful holiday season.
You too, Haley. Haley Woods, Girls Love Travel. Definitely check it out. It is just brilliant. And keep it right here. We have more of the show to come.
Good morning, Vail.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Familia, estamos muy emocionados de por fin presentarles nuestro nuevo programa completamente en español, Conexión Latina, que se estrena este lunes 21 de agosto a partir de las 7 de la tarde. Por el momento, el programa se transmitirá los lunes, miércoles y viernes de 7 a 7 y media de la tarde, con una repetición de 7 y media a 8, así que no hay excusas para perdértelo. Te recuerdo que puedes sintonizar nuestra programación a través del canal 92 de Comcast, nuestra página web tvavail.com y nuestra página de Facebook TVA Conexión Latina. Acompáñanos en esta nueva aventura llena de información y entretenimiento local. No te lo pierdas.
Vail Vibes has taken you all around town to showcase the best of the best when it comes to après-ski, our beloved post-ski pastime of cocktails, food, and hot chocolate. But what about before the slopes? Well, Treff Cafe at the Sonnenalp offers both. I got a chance to talk to Zach Lewison, the beverage manager, and we came up with a term to describe what goes on first thing in the morning before you ski.
Avant ski.
Avant ski, French for before ski. Zach says what you do before the slopes is every bit as enjoyable as what you do after, and Treff Cafe has you covered. In addition to their assortment of pastries and snacks, Zach recommends this delicious drink.
This is a Jameson Irish coffee. So Jameson, a little bit of sugar, some coffee, and then topped with some fresh, heavy whipping cream.
So if you want to take the edge off your morning jolt of caffeine, this is the drink for you. And another caffeinated cocktail Zach recommends?
This is called the Carajillo. So it's liquor 43, which is a almost like a graham cracker flavored liqueur, and espresso shaken over ice.
And for those who like to keep it simple, there's my drink of choice, good old-fashioned strong coffee. Treff Cafe has the best of both worlds, a breakfast and coffee shop with a bar and an après-ski hotspot.
Fridays and Saturdays from 4 to 7 p.m. We're gonna have a DJ in here. We're gonna have some really fun, cool after ski cocktails. It'll be a nice, fun party. We're gonna have a lot of champagne flowing and a lot of people here to help out.
So stop by first thing in the morning to start your day, and then don't forget to make your way back in the evening for some après-ski fun. For TV8 in Vail, I'm Avija Scarborough.
Hello, everyone. I'm Raisa Pascal.
And I'm Andrea Jackson. Welcome to Life, Love, Shopping. Have any personal stories you can share?
Do I? Yes, I do.
So even though you work for...
Some good deals, too good to miss on Flash Deals. Now check this out.
Studies show spending time outdoors can help with depression, lowering blood pressure, and overall health and happiness.
Spooky and Scott Show. We are feeling good today. Great show on.
Absolutely. Welcome to our show. I'm Suki.
I'm Scott.
And we are feeling good today. You know why? Because we had a great show.
When you're in Vail, you're in vacation mode, and you need a flexible home tour experience that fits into your schedule. We've transformed how you view and buy homes in the Vail Valley. With immersive, cutting-edge technology, you can explore properties 10 times faster. In our lounge, we guide you through this digital world on a 16-foot screen where you can imagine your next home in comparison to your favorite recreational spots. Say goodbye to multi-day home tours and hello to a quick stop between your other plans. That's the power of the immersion theater.
Good Morning Vail.
It was such an interesting Saturday morning edition of Good Morning Vail. Loved having Claire Noble, where she talked about all things Eagle County, the Eagle County Airport. So interesting. Plus Chris Romer sharing all of the details of things that happened in the Valley in 2023 and what they have planned for 2024, especially their partnership with our Eagle Valley Airport. It has been one of the world's prettiest airports, so we want to continue that as we move forward. I'm your host, Kimberly Perot. It's been a pleasure to share this Saturday morning with you.
Good Morning Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good Morning Vail.
Are you looking for exciting and nutritious recipes to cook at home? Watch Colorful Cooking with Tracy Miller on TV8 Vail. Tracy brings you the best in fresh and healthy foods for the active outdoor lifestyle. Stream online at tv8vail.com or find us on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. There's more for you on 92.
Tune into Coffee with America and start your day in the right direction, where we go over the latest and greatest in health, lifestyle, entertainment, and more. Start your day off on Coffee with America.
Snooki and Scott Show, we are feeling good today. Great show on the way.
Absolutely. Welcome to our show. I'm Suki.
I'm Scott.
And we are feeling good today. You know why? Because we had a great show.
This show spotlights the latest innovations to create a greener planet. Join us next time as we explore new green ideas and present interesting green stories, and show you how some people are becoming real green.
You're watching K34QB, Vail, Colorado.
From the City Winery in the heart of New York City, it's An American Christmas, starring PJ Rasmussen and the Boardwalk Jazz Band. Now, here's PJ Rasmussen.
So I'm gonna bring Miss April May Webb out to the stage. But here's the deal, she doesn't like to sing unless there's a lot of hand clapping going on, so we're gonna have to get this going. Not too bad.
Tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Oh, tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born. Oh, tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Oh, tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born. When love
An American Christmas continues in a moment. Don't go away.
NetCredit is here to say yes, even when other lenders won't. Apply online in minutes and get funds deposited the next business day or sooner. NetCredit. Credit to the people.
Over 13 million Americans were affected by identity theft in 2022, and the threats go way beyond just credit card fraud. Today's identity thieves can use your information in ways that are easy to miss by just monitoring accounts and credit, like opening loans, transferring home titles, even committing crimes.
Someone got my social security number, made a driver's license, and it was used for criminal activity.
You can do so much with a social security number that I didn't know could happen. They drained my bank account. It was terrifying.
You're even more vulnerable than you realize. Your information is exposed through online shopping, banking, even corporate data breaches. No wonder there's a new victim of identity theft every 3 seconds. Only LifeLock alerts you to the widest volume of threats all in one place, like